boys and girls. My name is Yoshi1907, and you're watching more than likely my the finale of my 100% blind playthrough of Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. We're pretty much near the end of the DLC portion, and since I don't want this to take forever, I'll just go straight into it. In the last couple of videos, we've been struggling through vicious monster battles and rigorous setups, and the game has finally come to this conclusion. We have two different final battles to do: Final Battle and Final Mutated Ganon. I have no clue how these are gonna go, but we're gonna try our best and have them at the same time. Gonna kind of mix it up and have a few hundred characters that we don't normally use. Like, I think we can go with Suga,
Looks tasty. What a treat, indeed.
Alright. We're gonna use these characters first and just go into it. So yeah, through Trials of Tribulation, we've gotten the map to nearly be all non-orange. And orange is our icon means it's something that we haven't done yet. So if we can complete these two battles, we very well might be done with all the DLC in the game, and thus there will be no content left for this game to offer us. I've saved these missions for last though, because there's a chance they probably are going to be the longest missions, so yeah. Instead of Final Battle, I'm going to say Final DLC Battles. Oh wow, it really is a final battle too. It's a massive area. Gotta protect our castle. Alright. We'll kind of use whoever's closest to the enemies. There will be minions that will probably come in at first, but we could try and do various things. Set them as we go. Okay. So we kind of want to make our way through catching the outposts too. Or else they're going to keep invading automatically.
As you say. Be still.
Because I upgraded Sugola, having him in this battle could help out a little bit. I just realized we don't have to defeat all the super big boys yet.
This is over. Master.
My turn, Suga. Ready? Ba-boom!
Alright. Let's defeat these weaker minions first, and now we know about the keep thing. I guess that gives us our first actual objective. To capture this keep to stop troops from constantly appearing every 5 minutes or so. We know that's gonna get very annoying after a while. Thankfully the battle isn't too timed yet. So we'll have to take S-Guy outposts now if we want to stop the monster evasion up top. Okay, blue. A blue part on the map has been captured. Now Suga needs to probably do the same thing, but for this outpost instead.
Ready? Explode! Be still.
Okay.
Master.
My turn, Suga! Princess! Wait, not yet.
Just like before, we're gonna try and get this done first. So I guess we need to take out the keeps first if we want to make sure that troops stop attacking our base. Then we can start actually working on the main opponents after that. We have 4 characters to use, so may as well spread them throughout the battlefield.
Steel yourself! I am ready.
Alright.
A worthy adversary. Princess!
Now our big enemy falls. Oh great, that's not a good start to this Lino fight. We'll just stun both of them. Forget. When there's 2 at once, it gets a little tedious. Great, we're already being forced to heal a lot more. I could deal with almost any other enemy, but Mouse I know is where it starts pushing the limit. Oh wow, we somehow got 2 Ferocious at once.
I will fight for Hyrule!
Alright. They definitely switch you off of Zerler once we're done with this this part of the battle. Okay, I'm just gonna heal and maim him instead. The key is to just really defeat one of them, so you don't have two of them attack you at once, because then it becomes dearly impossible to dodge otherwise. Okay. Too close, so the dodge strat was not gonna work. Okay, freezing is one way to get stop that too. Okay.
Yes, Emperor.
That's a way to dodge dodge an enemy really quickly, huh? Okay.
I'm ready. Explode. This is over.
Okay. Yeah, remember when this character was just a sideline character that you fight occasionally? Not anymore. He's part of the main character roster in the DLC. He's one of the many characters that I added in when the DLC originally came out. Yeah.
Ready? Explode. Be prepared. If I must.
Jeez, they all were ready. Just a tactile sun. He's just as annoying as the original games. Okay, this is one that we're definitely going to have to stun lock a bit. Which means it's time to start doing this again. With this sending enemies, this is the time to be stun locking them and hitting them as much as possible. So yeah, when you get battles like this is what I meant by you could just use the stasis strat. And this is how you use it properly. You just go in, stasis, retreat. And you want to use specials whenever possible when there's this many enemies in there. And the goal is to just keep doing that until all the enemies pretty much die. At least except one. Then you could just deal with one enemy by itself. There's technically a skip for this battle. I probably could have done this a bit faster. I'm just focusing on this moment.
Ready? Explode.
Okay. Well, that was quick. But there's still the Ganon one, which is arguably even harder than this one. That's where we're going to use our most powerful characters on. I think I want to main the characters that I know I'm going to use for sure. Really, after all that, one of them's still gonna hit level 99. I mean, level 100. Okay, whatever. We'll level them up to 100 just to say that they got to 100. I guess I didn't use Koga enough. Maybe I should use him. Meanwhile, there's a train roaring outside. Sorry about that if you can hear that on here, but it's pretty loud. Kind of hard not to notice. Okay.
Ooh.
So who missed in the 99? Both actually. So you know what? For fun, we'll get whoever we could have. Who was closest to 100 to 100, just to say that we got them max level. So hey, we got a few characters level 100, but beyond that, we're not doing anything else. Cause we should just keep going in. Alright, so I said I would vary my picks a lot, and by vary my picks I meant just switch out 2 characters. So like, instead of my favorite team, I'm gonna use Kim, Suga, and other stuff.
It will be my honor.
I'll be watching you.
And then Link.
I trust you will see.
Yeah, so we're gonna use our main party. Actually, we can move. Let's move rank to slot 3. I want basically my favorite 3 characters first. And then whatever, and Zelda last after those.
Quite satisfying.
We could just go for full Sheikah rune damage, but yeah, we're gonna go all out this time. Full damage. And I like all of these. It's a good thing you can buy apples, because almost all of these do not give you healing. So wait, one has you be able to heal normally, but removes... another one does not allow you to heal normally, while another one allows you to heal normally, but is actually time limited instead. Interesting. I wonder if this is just gonna be a series of misses, or we're just gonna have to do our stuff. I don't know yet. I picked my important character first. If that ends up being a problem, we could always just swap King Rome to a different player spot, depending on which player faces the strongest opponent. Alright. Beyond that, this one's a little trickier, but that means it'll be shorter because it's also time limited. Oh, we have all these mutated stuff around there. We have the Malice story about now, too.
Cannot help us.
I am ready.
Alright. Alright. Or maybe it's just sending each character to a spot that they can defeat pretty quickly. Then we use them one by one to destroy them. Alright. For Link specifically, I kinda like doing his stasis more. Especially since we need to stasis a lot of these enemies anyway. Especially these scouts, they were really hard to defeat without stasising them constantly. I see, so as the timer goes on, certain monsters become harder, adding in their friends too. Right. It's so close to being weakened, let's throw bombs instead. Oh, and it's really, really close to dead, so we can skip the Weeporn Sash and just do that instead. Okay, now go to this Malice Idol in the bottle. That is probably gonna take the longest otherwise. My Impa got really confused for some reason. Defaulted to something else instead, so we're gonna take on this Malice Hinox next, I guess, with Zelda. So the bot stops being dumb. I see, so as you approach some of the later battles, you also see more enemies show up with them. I don't know why, but I kind of want to do.
I'm here, son.
Whoa. Oh, come on, stop. Stop interrupting me, Blizzaro. Please, give me a chance to actually hit this thing. Okay, for that, you're gonna die next. Oh, there's more enemies I see, so they get added in as they go on. Okay, well now we need to defeat these Howls first before they get really aggressive. They're also much weaker than Zell, so we can just take them out pretty quickly and then move back to the Frost. Big old frosty boy over here. Frostalis. This is definitely a lot harder than the other battle. Because it's also level 90, it can be considered a damage check as well. So this is the reason why we leveled up our weapons so high. It's mainly for this battle. You'll also have to level up even higher if you happen to do House. Why did it default to him? Why is it defaulting to Zelda? She's nowhere close to a normal enemy. That setup by the way, that setup of them saying, oh, go to this one, or having a blinking icon, that's supposed to tell us this is particular and you can change to next. One level down. Okay. Get rid of these weaklings first that are gonna be in the way. Oh, we finished him off. I could tell because he did a different animation than normal. Oh, there's a male sign on here too. What's with Linka having to face all the strong opponents all of a sudden? Okay, I didn't quite freeze them all. That could have been scary. Okay, I interrupted him anyway. Gotta get rid of this stupid mud vine first. Okay. Get rid of that jerk face. So yeah, we kind of need... So I guess we were right to definitely build multiple characters, because we need 4 of them to be pretty high level. Honestly, this was never made with level 50 weapons in mind, so if you ever have level 50 weapons, it'd be even easier, because of the fast damage. They'd still do to you, of course, but it'd make doing this plus pretty easy. What if we just reset that animation and go back? Oh. Oh my gosh, stop it! Again. He keeps just doing the same super over and over again. You have to do something other than that. If you're wondering why we're doing that, it's because we're trying to wait for him to do an attack that we want to actually smash with. But when he keeps doing it a different way, I have to keep retreating and doing other stuff. Okay. I could tell that was a Cryonis attack. Alright, now we're gonna need one more battle against Ute again, and to make that as easy as possible, we'll finish it with our favorite character of this game, which is the King, just because of how much damage he has with bombs, and also how cool he is to play anyway. We'll throw Lake in there as well for some mutual support though. Beyond that, we'll probably be just doing this entire battle with the King. Also, the timer's gone now. We just have to defeat Mute again, and so again, they like us facing the DLC boss here. This is the boss of the DLC, ALC, and we get to face it yet again. So originally we would face Ganon, the original, but now we have mutated Ganon over here. Or as I sometimes like to refer to as Robo Ganon, but also a little bit different, I guess. Because he's like a Guardian, but also he is Ganon too. So I guess he's technically both. As you gotta guess, using the King is pretty broken once you have him built. All you really have to do is just keep spamming bombs over and over again. It helps this guy has a lot of weak points that he likes to reveal a lot. Not to mention you can keep getting behind him to just avoid all damage, which is very useful for the hardest difficulty run. I like how they give you infinite time to take down again in case you're weaker or playing on a harder difficulty, which gives you a little bit more leeway. But of course we have permanently been playing on normal mode, so this whole game has been pretty simple so far. I wonder, do you guys think it would have been cool if I did hard mode? I feel like I would have died quite a bit though at the beginning especially, and maybe even in these later battles. Because it does make a big difference. I know we had a difficulty problem where a difficulty above easy was actually harder. It was like equivalent to hard mode or something, and then the rest was even trickier. There are a couple other games that are even more broken. But anyway, we took out Mutate again and yet again. Now let's have a little cheer before I think we're done with 100%. How about that? So yeah, our characters don't get any experience because they're already maxed, but that's fine. We kind of wanted to max characters anyway. So does that actually trigger anything now that we've done all this stuff? It seems like the theme is we've always had something happen after the whole map gets cleared out, so I wonder if that happens again for the DLC. Nope. In fact, we can see it right now. We'll just go region by region to start, going from left to right. So as you can see, we got the real trigger with the DLC is, in addition to the requirements I already mentioned, you basically cannot have any orange icons. If it's orange, that means you still have to do something. This we already did, by the way. Beyond that... Oh, wait, there is one other. Master Cycle? Interesting. Oh, this is... There was another battle I didn't even know about. Interesting. It's time limited, but recommended level 5 and Master Cycles only. Huh. Good thing I saw that. The game didn't even tell me that was there. Of the levels I looked at, this was the one I did not expect. Well, that's an orange vein, so that means we better do this battle and clear it out immediately. It's also time limit, so it could be a little scary, but we'll see. I don't think it should be fine. The master... be dumb, though. The Master Cycle already starts really highly powerful on its own, so a level 1 weapon should be more than enough for this battle. That's good, we actually get to show off this weapon. I think we... Okay. Alright, so you have to hold this down in order to get it to work properly. But you also have to keep cooling it off like a real engine, or else you end up losing a bunch of time to your chemical overheating. So you kind of want to save it for when you're taking out a boss or doing something else. We're pretty much just using that over and over again. But we could use the special now. Why not?
I have done it. I will fight for Hyrule. In every way I can.
Okay, well, thankfully I was quick to clean up. This is what we get for having the Master Cycle. It's kind of interesting that it's a level 5 mission when you have to probably be around level 30, level 100 even almost, to do some of the missions that are required to even get it unlocked, which is kind of strange. But they put something like that this late into the game. Whatever. We got it done. It's fine. If we see a icon pop up, we can just do that immediately as well. Just so you know, if this, if it ends up being another battle and it ends up taking, okay, alright, never mind. We'll check again. Alright. Going to as I was before, there is no great way to check if the EXE stuff is done. Basically, you just want gray icons like these for the quest, and blue icons for everything else. If it's orange, that means you haven't done it. If it's blue, that means it's done, and obviously shops don't count, you just need them unlocked. So, alright, those two agents are done. Hyrule's the main region, takes up the most of the map. EXE battles also don't count, nor does Blood Moon, because it's infinite. You can keep doing it as many times as you want. But yeah, that's done. Pharaon is done. Necluda is done. Van Ryu is done. And looks like Akala and this are done as well. Even that's done. This you only have to do exactly one time. We got that done. And yeah, okay, I think that's just about does it. Just looking at what we have. In about 77 hours and 35 cents. Or the 77 hours and 35 minutes. Jeez, I'm trying to say something right. We have finished the entire map, including DLC, for Legend of Zelda. I mean, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. You know what that means, folks. We are now officially done with our 100% playthrough plus DLC. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was definitely a lot shorter than that other game was, and it was a lot more fun. Didn't necessarily have to use much guides except for Koroks and figuring out how to do the EXE battles. Really, the biggest thing for me was doing so many EXE alert battles, so obviously I started cutting those out because I didn't want you guys to see how long they were taking. But beyond that, just don't focus on just one. Try to focus on ones that have 2 or 3, because then you get that many. For every EXE monster you have in the EXE alert, you get an addition. You get one of the report vicious monsters. But yeah, also I guess I should check my ancient lab. Everything's blue or gray, meaning we have acquired every last upgrade in the Royal Ancient Lab too. That gives us like a hidden thing too. We already saw that hidden cutscene too. So feel free to watch our other videos if you haven't seen them yet. But beyond that, that's it. We've done this whole game. Done. When I said that, I was going to have not as many videos recorded of the second playthrough. That's because, well, as you can see, I am now completely done with my second playthrough. Secondary playthrough that I was doing of this. But we are going to take a break for a little bit. I honestly don't know how long I want to take a break for, but to be fair, playing this many games at once gets kind of tiring after a while, so you probably won't see Breath of the Wild for a couple more weeks, but I promise to you guys, Breath of the Wild Switch 2 Edition will be next, and no way in heck we're going to do that on Hero Mode, Master Mode, or whatever. I haven't even 100% in the base game. It'd be more easier to run on normal mode, and I heard even that could be difficult sometimes. So yeah, expect this Breath of the Wild to be probably our hardest Zelda game we've ever played yet. Definitely harder than normal, I'll say. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye!